The following program has been provided by the Pacifica Radio Archives Preservation and Access Project. For more information, call 1-800-735-0230 or log on to pacificaradioarchives.org.
The Southern Dr. King's body is back in Atlanta. The leaders are having a meeting deciding what is to be done. So I don't know what the circumstances are. I do know there will be a march. And I do know that I want to be in that number. And I would like to feel that those of you who stand here, black and white, shamed, insulted, spat in the face of your manhood and your dignity and your belief in democracy by that stupid fool and his bullet in Memphis, that you will be there too. On to Memphis. Those brothers, those black brothers in Memphis who sent for Martin King, they still need our help. They put up a brave fight and they lost one of us. But for every Martin they cut down, there must be 100 Martins to step into his shoes. And as I stand before you, I don't ask whether you are a white Martin or whether you are a black Martin. I ask first if you are a man, and second, if you believe that men should stand or fall for freedom. And third, if you believe that the time for that freedom is now, that you will take those steps now. 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 Thank you. Thank you very much.
Let me give you Pete Seeger. Okay, Lydia! Pass up all the dollars now. And John Bassett.
Come on, let's see that money start coming in. You want to sing, do whatever you want to do, all right?
How's that?
Steel, come fill my soul. Steel, red hot steel. Steel, come fill my soul. We've gotta be dedicated like this man till racism no longer rules this land. Oh, steel, come fill my soul. Take a verse, John Bassett.
Soul. Listen to this song I sing. First they got Kennedy and now it's King. Oh, steel, come fill my soul.
Spirit of old John Brown, steel, come fill my soul. Spirit of old John Brown, steel, come fill my soul. Every one of us must become a learner. We gotta learn about Gabriel. We gotta learn about Nat Turner.
Oh, steel, come fill my soul. Oh, fill my soul. Oh, steel, come fill my soul.
Till racism is dead throughout this land, we've got to keep on fighting like this man.
Oh, steel, come fill my soul.
Pete Seeger and John Bassett. I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce a brother whom I hold to be one of the greatest black leaders in this country. Presently, leader of the Student Nonviolent Coordinator Committee, a real veteran of the black liberation struggle. I give you Brother Jim Forman. Yeah!
Assassination is something that anybody who gets involved in the freedom struggle has to expect. But there's one thing, though, that we must begin preparing for. We must begin to prepare that when certain of black leaders, certain people in the black liberation movement are assassinated, that we will begin instant and protracted retribution. Not just an eye for an eye, but a power plant for somebody. And I'd like to talk about the kind of scale of retribution, because this is very important. Very important. See, because so long as the United States knows that it can go around and kill off black liberation leaders, even people like Dr. King, with impunity, then this kind of thing is going to happen, and they're going to try to have black people to kill black people as they killed Brother Malcolm. It was very difficult to talk about retribution. But one thing should be clear, that no matter who kills a black liberation leader, be he white, yellow, green, or whatever, it is the work of the man. And therefore, the instant retribution has to go on. Now, we ain't talking about retribution against no trees. We got to talk about learning how to make stuff to blow up power plants, police stations, water stations, and killing some of these racist white cops that control our neighborhood. Now, this job of retribution does not only belong to people in the black community. For instance, suppose last night that they had sealed off Harlem more than they did. Suppose last night that they had sealed off Harlem, and Harlem today was in a state of siege. What would be the responsibility of all of you people who live outside of Harlem? Would it be just a moment? That's it. Would it be just enough to come to the mall if Harlem was sealed off? Or would you have a responsibility to begin directing counterattack and to fight in your own neighborhood and take away some of those? That's what we got to come to. We're talking about revolution in the white neighborhoods, not just work in the white community. That's not enough. We're talking about developing a consciousness in the white community where you are prepared to go down and blow up a power station when they seal off Harlem. And only until we get to that point will we, in fact, be on the road toward revolution. Now, I don't give a damn who hears me, CIA, Johnson, or anybody else. We are talking about instant retribution and developing revolutionary consciousness in all sectors of the American population in order to deal effectively with the liberation of black people in this country. And we must have instant retribution. And let me hear how many people will sanction that concept of instant retribution. Right. Instant retribution. See, instant retribution against power stations, against water stations, even some LSD in some of these water stations. You dig it? All you hippies. Take that STP and stick it in some water plants, you know, and drive them all crazy. You know, take some of them in the water stations, those power plants, against those police stations, against some of these big tall buildings, make them crumble. Only then, baby, only then will we be able to program, and even then people will be assassinated. Assassination is inevitable. when you're talking about liberation. So the concept I would like to leave with you is that nonviolence as a dogma must come to an end. Nonviolence as a dogma must come to an end. We must not allow Johnson with all his puppet Negro Toms, same as Chu and Key in Vietnam, to convince the masses of folk in this country, both black and white, and Puerto Rican, Spanish, Indian, doesn't matter, that we must accept nonviolence as a dogma while he kills with impunity in Vietnam. We must understand very thoroughly that King believed in nonviolence as a dogma but was killed in a racist white society, that he was killed trying to save the United States, because in the last speech that he made, he said if I were living in the Soviet Union or the People's Republic of China, he didn't say the People's Republic, he simply said China, then I could understand this law that they passed forbidding the demonstration, since they are totalitarian governments, which clearly states his belief and concept in this racist, white, illegal democracy of ours. And where you have totalitarian governments all throughout the Deep South. But he died trying to save this country. I say we must die trying to destroy it. But the most important is that we must understand the concept of instant and protracted retribution. Now, I have given a price for my assassination. See, I ain't going to be like Dr. King talking about I saw no promised land and so forth and so on, because there's two ways you can take that. Remember, Moses took the children of Israel, the Israelites, into the wilderness, and he couldn't take them out, and he went up and saw the promised land, but he was not capable of moving them on. And it took the mighty warrior Joshua to strike them and to fight them and then beat them on. So as far as black people are concerned in this country, we got to make up our minds. Either we're going to be perpetual slaves or free men. Right. And we're going to be free men. We can't do it with nonviolence as a dogma. We got to fight. And all other sectors of this country have to fight too in order to accomplish that goal. But protracted retribution means that over a period of time that we are going to pay. We are going to deal to this racist white society retribution for the assassination of black leaders. Now, I'm a small wig, baby. I'm a small wig, but my price is high. My price is high. See, because if I'm assassinated, my price is 10 power plants, 30 water stations, 60 police stations, and 500 dead racist white cops. That's my price, you dig it? That's my price. Now, you know, if I'm a small wig, then if they kill Huey Newton, if they kill Max Stanford, Herman Ferguson, Rap Brown, and Stokely Carmichael, the price is triple, baby. But especially if they kill Rap, the sky's the limit in terms of retribution, baby.
In closing this rally, we're going to have a moment of complete silence. I want it quiet behind me and in front of me. And I have a brother here who will say a few words of prayer in the memory of Martin Luther King, and I want silence whether you believe or don't believe. This is for him.
You know, I don't know what to say about this. I'm disgusted. I think this whole thing was unnecessary. They killed a great man. He was my father. He was the father of us all. And they just went out there and shot him. There is no reason for that. There is no reason why they should go out there and kill the man who's trying to lead the people out the valley of death. Man, I feel anger. I feel emotion so intense, I don't know what to do. But that was a mistake, because we're not going to wait till the summer. We're starting right now. We're starting right now. And it's going to go on past the summer, because we're going to raise hell. We're going to let the white man know that ain't right. That's all. And we got to get together. We got to unify. We can't split up. We've got to get together to get the same common enemy. And I like to say that I thank the kids from High School of Music and Art, because they started this. Yes. Let me ask a moment of prayer. And I'd like to thank everyone for coming here. So can we just have a moment of prayer for the dead man, for the dead king, but he'll always live on. May God bless him. Thank you.